Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. This video I'll be showing you all how you can perfectly interact and turn on a light using a button. So this can be anything, a wall switch, a light, uh, like that's up to you all. You can use any mesh. Also, I want to give a huge thank you to everyone who has supported me so far. We have finally reached 2000 subscribers. It's a big thing for me. So yeah, thanks a lot. So, anyways, this is a very interesting mechanic. A lot of people had requested it. Also, the interaction perfect. You don't need to face the button. It will always go and press the light. There's a nice delay which we've added. So yeah, it's consists of a lot of interesting mechanics which we have used. So also how to deal properly. So hope you guys enjoyed this video and thank you again for the 2000 subscribers and let's go. Okay, so let's begin. So for this, we will need two actors. One is the button and the other one is the light. So for the button, I've made these two just using the modeling tools in Maya. So we'll probably just use these ones. You can use your own static mesh as well. And similar, I've downloaded a model for light. We will use that. So let's just create the blueprints first. First will be my BP underscore button. And next, I want to create BP underscore light actor. Okay. So open it up, open both of them. First thing, let's just add the static meshes for button. I'll add a static mesh component. I know this one is called base. Let's and another static mesh component. This I had named it button. If you have a single mesh, that will work as well, no problem. So all right, so let's just give some material to it. I'll just see if I have any red material or even this is a trans, probably something like this. And let's give this default. I think I had a matte material. All right, okay, compile. Next thing what we want in this is a collision, box collision, so that we know whether the player is in range or not. So for mine, I want it to be one side. Right now I don't want the player to interact from both sides, so I'll just keep it like this. All right, okay, let's just set up a light actor as well. Add a static mesh component, and this is the light which I have. So now for this, we need an emissive material, a dynamic material. So I'll just create one material. You can use your own material, it doesn't matter. Just for the emissive part, open up your material. Inside base color, hold 3 and left click. It will create a parameter. Convert it to parameter and name this light color. Set the default value to white and connect this to your base color. Now press M and left click for multiply and hold 1 and left click for a scalar parameter. Convert parameter, this will be my emissive value. Connect this to the multiply node and we'll connect this to the emissive color. Apply, save, and create a material instance. Open it up. So as you can see, you can have the color, you have the emissive value. If I change the color, so yeah, perfect. I'll keep it at 0 now, since we want the default to be 0. And I'll assign the emissive material which we made. Perfect. All right. So next thing, what we want the reference of this actor in our button. So open up your button actor, add a new variable. This will be light actors. Type will be bp underscore light actor. Object reference. So now if you want your light actor like button to control multiple lights, then make this an array. If it's just a single button, you can have it as single. Both of these methods will work. So we'll try with the array, that's fine. But make sure this is public. All right. Now, for now, that's fine. Now open up your third person character. So this is the previous thing which we made in the video for a chest. So if you already have something, so as you can see, it's perfect interaction. Do check out that video as well. All right. Anyways, so if you have something over your interact key already, it's fine. What I'll do is from false, drag another branch. If yours is empty, you can directly connect this. That's fine. Now, let's make our variables. For this, we will need two variables for now. First is can turn on light. Default variable will be false, default value. I'll add it to a category. I always like doing that. Okay. The next one will be your button actor. Type will be bp underscore button. Object reference. Change its category. All right. So connect can turn on light over here. So it's simple. If you can turn on light, we'll do something. Okay. Now open up your button actor. Go into your event graph. Click on your box collision and add a event on begin overlap. From other actor, connect your character and set can turn on light to true. Also set button actor with a self reference. Perfect. Okay. Now we want to do the same with end overlap. So what I like to do is copy this entire thing, connect the object and turn this bool to false, and for the button actor give it a null value. All right. Now next thing what we want, let's add a new variable over here, and this will be is light on. Type will be a boolean. We don't want it an array. Type will be single, and I'll make a new custom event. This will be your name it button interact. Okay, so what we want to do is create a branch. Let's say if light on is false, we will turn the light on. If it's true, we will turn it off. Simple. So let's do the false logic first. So take your light actors, get, and we'll do a for each loop. If you have a single object, you don't need to do this. You can directly take from here. So next thing, we want our static mesh. I'll just name this light mesh. All right. So get light mesh, not this one, sorry. Get light mesh, and from here we will do create dynamic material instance. Perfect. And the material will be our emissive material which we just made. Once you have done that, you need to add a timeline node, this one, and this will be your light interaction. Okay, open that up. I'll set the length to 2 seconds because light doesn't take long to turn on, I guess. Add a float track. This will be our emissive value. Right click, add a key, time 0, value 0. Add another key, time will be 2, and the value will be, let's say, 5. You can click on these arrows and select both of them, right click and make it auto if needed, or you can have it linear, that's fine as well. Next, from here, from the return value, what you need is set scalar parameter value. This one, click update, emissive value to the value, and last thing, parameter name. Make sure you have the exact name, so just copy it from here and paste it. Perfect. Also, first thing, if it's false, what you need to do is make the isLightOn variable true, and then do everything. Now for true, it's the same logic. First, make it false. Then for each loop, just create some space. Actually, it's the same. So you can copy paste the entire thing. Only difference is, instead of play, we will do reverse from end, and over here we'll do play from start. Alright, so what you want to do next is, inside your third person character, if can turn light is on, we want to take the button actor, right click and convert to validated get, and from this we'll set the button, we'll call the button interact function. Okay, let's test this. I'll have a button actor, here I have my light actor. Okay, I'll just add one of them for now, and I'll just decrease the light for some dramatic effect probably. Oh, still too bright. Okay, so if I come here and press E, you can see the light turned on. Press E again, it turns off. Perfect. So you can have multiple actors as well. Actually, if you don't want the off to, if you want the light to turn off immediately, what you can do is do not play the timeline and just directly set the value to 0. So if I think this is more natural in my opinion, you can have however you like. Off it, yeah. This is way more natural. But there is something missing. That is the main light component. So open up your light actor. We'll add a point light. And I'll keep the intensity to 0 since we are keeping the default value as off. Now open up your BP button and in light interaction timeline add another track. I'll name this light intensity. Same thing, add a key, time 0, value 0, add another key, time will be 2, value let's keep 2000. Depending on what units you're keeping, your intensity, you can adjust this. All right. Now inside your event graph, from your loop, get point light and do a set intensity. For the value, just connect the light intensity to it. Lastly, same thing over here, get point light and you can set it directly to 0. Let's try that. All right, let's see how it works. Go here, turn on the light, you can see, perfect, turn it off. Okay, the off for the light looks a bit weird. Probably you can use a timeline for that. Who knows? For now, I'll keep it that way. Let's check with multiple actors. Let's say I have 2 lights, one over here, one over here. Add in your new element, select that. Let's test it. All right, so only one of them worked. Let's see why. Is it the timeline? Okay, I figured that out. It's something to do with the new version, I feel. All right. Anyways, we will continue forward for now. Meanwhile, it works fine with one. Okay. All right, we'll figure that out. Next thing, what I'll do is add the animation. Let's just first finish the loop and then get into troubleshooting. So I'm using this animation for now, a simple button. So I'll just create a montage for it. Right click, create anim montage. And for perfectly positioning it, I like to use the new motion warping. I think people should start adapting to it since it's very much optimized. It is a less load on thread than doing set actor location. So add a motion warping notify. You need to enable the plugin if you can't find it and make sure that's on. In walk target name, I'll just type button location, copy this. Now inside my button, let's add an arrow component. So probably somewhere here. All right. And in my event graph, and it's on begin overlap, drag in your third person character and type add or update walk target. Also, make sure you add motion warping to your third person character as a component. I had previously already added that. That's the only thing you need to do. And once you've added this, now split the spin for warp target name. Make sure you have the same name. For location, take the arrow, get world location, and connect that. Also, if you need rotation, we are get world rotation, connect that as well. All right, perfect. You don't need to do anything on this. Now, when you're interacting, if it's true, let's say before button react, just do play montage. This will be your button push. Another thing you need to make sure is you have your root motion enabled, otherwise motion warping won't work. All right, let's test it now. So go here, turn it on, and yeah. So I have this a little bit more accurate. What I can do is, if you open up your third person character, probably let's say delay of 1.6 or something. So in a third person character, before button react, just add a delay. Let's say 1.5. This should look a bit more natural. Yeah, nice. So if I do it again, turns it off. Perfect. Now let's see why multiple actors isn't working. So it's a troubleshooting. You can skip this part this time, but I've thought I'll just keep in the raw video. Okay. So the problem what I feel will is in this create dynamic material instance. It's not creating for everyone or just creating for one. So how I troubleshoot this, usually add a print string node, probably. Let's add a print string. Anyways, we might make a part 2 for this. So if it's not okay and you don't want a faulty code, what you can do is make this can delete this for each loop, but make sure to see in the comments. If I figure it out, I may post a comment on it. So this was really an impromptu video, that's why I did not try it beforehand. Usually I do that, but once you change the variable type, that is fine. Just it's already dragged in, just connect this to the light mesh. Same thing, connect this. So we have one light now. Okay, the point light as well. All right, let's test it out finally. Add in your light actor. Perfect. If I do it again, okay. Last thing, just delete the print string which you made. And I think that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. Make sure to subscribe and follow the channel for more amazing updates. So yeah, thanks a lot.